Hello and welcome back to the Half Sword Championship. We're going to have a quick look at the pound for pound rankings before getting into the fights. As you can see, the swordsmen are down to 5th. After their loss, the Axemen brothers are gone from the rankings. But newcomers Men-at-Arms are in at number 4, making their debut today. And the Plancon twins have gone up by default despite losing to the Baron. So with that said, let's get into the first fight. We have the Axemen brothers versus the swordsmen. Now this is a huge fight for the Axemen brothers, as they've just been kicked out of the top 5 ranking, so this fight is going to be huge to see if they can retake their spot at number 5, or if they'll be stuck outside of the ranks. And they are desperate for a victory here today. But despite that desperation, they're staying strong in their beliefs that chest protection is cringe. And they did take a big loss in HSC 4, but it looks like they're all fully recovered. Now the swordsmen are still struggling after being taken off of the juice, but they're desperate to prove themselves as well, and they have a lot to fight for today. The only people they have lost to is the Dark Knights, the very best of the best. So let's see what happens. One brave Axeman runs out alone at first, and it looks like one of the Axemen took that distraction to get a nice slash on the knee of a swordsman there. But the swordsman got revenge for it, and I think that's one of the Axemen down already. And another one takes a big hit to the center there. Their lack of chest protection is really not doing them well, but they're crowding around this one swordsman here alone, and they've taken him down. But another one of the Axemen has taken a hit because of it, and there's another again on the outside that's down. So there's only 2 Axemen versus 2 swordsmen now. And it looks like already the swordsman has just gone in on that one there, and now it's a 2-on-1. This has really fallen apart so fast for the Axemen here. And I think that Axeman, he's backing up into his brothers, stepping all over him. I think he's given up. I think just like that, so fast, so brutal, the Axemen have lost and the swordsmen have taken the victory. Now we have the Dark Knights versus the newcomers Men-at-Arms, who are making use of their pole axes here. They, again, are desperate to prove themselves. This is their debut and they are fighting the best of the best. So even if they don't win, a good showing will do a lot for them. Your champions, the Dark Knights. Representing the French today, I'm not really sure why that is, but here they are. They avenged their loss to the swordsman, and they now hold an unbeaten record as that loss against the juiced up swordsman was removed by the commission. So let's get into it. I'm really excited to see how this one goes. The Dark Knights have been on great form recently. It looks like the Men-at-Arms are going for half swording with their pole axes here, which could be a great move, but it allows the Dark Knights to get in real close, and that's where they thrive. They love close quarters combat. It looks like they're teaming up on one of the Axemen there who took a bit of a stumble, but he looks to be okay. He's still a bit unsteady on his feet. Let's see if he can find his footing and get back into it. Now so far it seems the Men-at-Arms haven't been able to get past that big old shield of the Dark Knights. And they are very well protected. Even if they get through that shield, it will take a few hits to the head to put one of the Dark Knights down. We've seen it done before, but it's no easy feat. It looks like in these close quarters the Men-at-Arms are getting a bit stuck. They're struggling to find their range here early. But it doesn't seem like they've taken any critical damage so far. Let's see if they can stay in the fight enough to get on their feet and get into it. One of the Men-at-Arms is down on his knees. He's been taken down, and one of the Dark Knights, he's down. He has been knocked down. That is a huge fall, a massive boost for the Men-at-Arms. He's gotten back up, but he's lost his shield. That was a crazy hit from the Men-at-Arms, and that Dark Knight is still not steady on his feet. He's still out a bit. Let's see if the Men-at-Arms can really put it on him now while he's weak. It's all over the place, and the others seem to be at a standstill here. The Man-at-Arms getting backed into the corner, but he manages to get out, reversing it on the Dark Knight. The Men-at-Arms putting on a great showing so far, even though they're getting a bit stuck with their weapons here. Oh, and it looks like it's been reversed over on this side. The man-at-arm now looking unsteady on his feet. Another big hit on the man-at-arms there. He's out on his feet maybe. But he recovers once again. As I said, it's going to take so much to put down the Dark Knights. Oh, and it looks like the poleaxe of the man-at-arms has been dropped here. He's been disarmed and is now using his sword. I don't think that'll be too much of a disadvantage, but we'll have to see how he gets on with it. They're playing Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosy here a little. Let's see who comes out on top in the grappling. They're in real close while the others taking a more patient, calculated approach to their fight. We're really seeing the extremes of combat here. This is a real close fight so far, no clear winner coming through. Both sides have had knockdowns, both sides have struggled and persevered. We're just waiting for that one big hit to send an advantage to one of these sides. And realistically, when one goes down and it becomes a 2v1, that one is going to really have his work cut out for him. But you never know what can happen. We've had some big upsets in the HSC before. And we'll see the Dark Knight looks like he's fallen to his knees once again. And if we were going by points, I would say that the Men-at-Arms are winning so far. They've had more knockdowns, more big hits. You never know, they keep getting wrapped up, these two. It's a real tug of war, and it just takes one angle to get through the armor, to get to the man-at-arms, and he might have done it there. The man-at-arms is down. Is he going to get back up? He's still holding the sword, but the Dark Knight is just going in on him. He's not holding back at all. He's just swiping for the head again and again, and that might be him down. I see no movement. He's unconscious. And now, just what I was talking about, the 2v1 begins. It looks like the other man-at-arms is okay. He's gotten up to his knees, but he's not getting back into the fight. Now let's see the two Dark Knights. Can they press this advantage and get through? A good hit to the head there. It looks like he's not too sure what to do. He's not playing aggressive. He's just trying to find an angle. Another big hit to the head there. That's not looking good for him. He's unsteady. He's just swiping. He doesn't know who to go for. A massive hit there. Almost knocks him down. And then he turns because the other comes on him. He has no moment of peace. It's just attack after attack. Another big hit there. This one Dark Knight without the shield has put in so much work today. He's dropped the poleaxe and it looks like he's swinging with his fist. He must have taken a concussion from those hits. He can't be thinking right. He's going to break his hand trying to swing against that armor. He's not going to get through at all. I don't think he has any chance of doing damage. He needs to pull out his sword. He needs to. But it doesn't look like he's going for it. I'm not sure he's all there. He's just in the fight or flight mode. And to his respect, he's choosing flight. He took a hit there as well. He's unsteady on his feet again. A big hit to the back of the head. He's down. And the Dark Knights keep on swinging. That's going to be it. I don't think he's getting up from that one. And there you have it. The Dark Knights have taken another victory. Their unbeaten record stretches one further. Is there anyone that can beat them? Is the Baron ready to take his rematch against them? Let me know in the comments who you think should fight next. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.